Okay, says, I think we need to go back to Season 1. Season 1 had its problems. All they had to do for Season 2, because they experimented with the 7 plus X bag, right? Like, that's what they said. And then they decided that too many people actually do enjoy the 7 bag as it is. Even though like a 7 plus 1 is not too disruptive, I think it would have been nice to have 7 plus 1. Like, I was a fan of 7 plus 2, but there are times where you really do get a bag that you just cannot be prepared for, that it's gonna mess you up so much. But 7 plus 1, that would have worked against opener mains. But then they decided that 7 bag is great, openers are the meta. Opener is actually Modern versus Tetris, so we should have as much of it as possible. Which is kind of crazy to me, honestly. Like, I actually don't understand how they came to this conclusion. Mom Solomon says, combo down stack feels good at every level, because whether you did it on purpose or accidentally found it, the feeling of finding that golden pot feels incredible. Yes, and it's also fun to watch the miracle materialize in front of you. Like, honestly, yeah. Like, the reason why Season 2 is like this is because the person who designed it, as he used to say, just hated looking at Modern versus Tetris because it's not League of Legends. Like, that's what it comes down to, that it's not freaking Smash. And he's like, oh my god, this game is so boring because it's not Smash. And this is the person who came up with the idea, hey, how do we appeal to the people who actually like Modern versus Tetris, you know? You know, we should just destroy everything they like looking at. Tetris Season 2 is really, really, like, just not up to, like, I don't know, how should I even say this? Like, it's not up to speed about its very own... Oh no, what am I doing? Its own audience, that's the word. Like, they created this thing for Garbo, who by the way barely even plays it. And other than that, people who enjoyed it, nah. They don't matter, Garbo matters. And that's why I tend to say that we have Season 2 the way it is, because of ego. That's what it is. Someone saying, I came up with this, so it's good because I came up with it, and now you're all stuck with it because it's so good because I came up with it. And like, completely ignoring any feedback from anyone. It doesn't even have to be me. Like, I have heard so many people say that they don't enjoy playing Season 2 in Tetrio. I have heard it from high rank players too, actually. Like, really high rank players. But apparently their opinion doesn't matter because they're not Garbo, I guess. That's a problem. Oh no, I'm dead, I think. Yes. My opponent is really strong. Ah, the thing that I mentioned about the handling in this game. It strikes again. But I agree with Bomb Solomon. You see the downstack combo and you're like, oh my god, that is really cool. Like, that's how I was always looking at it. Even years after, like, that was the #1 thing that Ting was doing. And Ting was also doing oh, I should do this. Ting was also doing a lot of timing in attacks. But apparently that also didn't matter. I don't know. In the end, I feel like Tetrio Season 2 makes sense if you realize that it was made by someone who hates Modern Tetris. Because it's not a MOBA, and because it's not Smash. Which is... Dude, just go play Smash! Like, if you hate it so much, just play Smash. If you hate Tetrio so much, just play TETRA Esports. It's really that simple. Bombstone says, okay Zon, I need to know, does my displeasure with SSL Super Streamer Lobby also fit into this thesis for Season 2? Is that just a gripe I need to resolve on my own? I don't think the Super Streamer Lobby is like this. Like, I feel like that's a radically different issue that you may have. Like, personally, I liked the Super Streamer lobbies. The second one was a disaster, and not because of the game modes, but because the infrastructure could not handle it. It was too popular. It was too popular, and Tetrio kept crashing. That was an issue of SSL too, but other than that, I had fun playing those modes. Like, there's all these wacky stuff going on with like the eye madness and all that, you know, like there was eye madness, but first it was like 10 wide, but then they made it 12 wide, and then they made it have double garbage, and like they had these ongoing changes inside the match. And I don't know if you were there on the Wiley's birthday Super Streamer lobby map, but that one was insane. That was genuinely insane, and one of the coolest things I've seen in Tetrio ever done. So the fact that, unfortunately, I feel like Wiley gave up on Tetrio, he will return with a Super Streamer lobby, but he is also working on his own Blitz battle and designing the line clear bonuses I saw on his stream the other day. Like, apparently people are giving up on Garbo, giving up on Modern vs. Tetris, and they're like, okay, you know what, I'm just gonna write my own Tetris game that actually works as like a fun game instead. So Bombstone says, because I know we're on similar pages with SSL, but I don't know if it has to do with the person who designed Season 2. No. Super Streamer lobbies are mostly devised by Wiley, and they are also some unhinged ideas of Lyra. Like Red Lyra, as far as I know anyway. So it's actually like completely different. The limiting factor that is in any way related to Garbo, for example, is that, well, Dimentio is required to make some of these things work. Like, they had to add extra code to Tetrio to support... Oh my god, I'm throwing. Like, they had to add a whole bunch of extra stuff to support the Super Streamer lobby modes, right? But it's actually like the opposite. So to Garbo, if you've seen the Garbo video of like him being in the Super Streamer lobby back in the day, well, you probably haven't seen it, so I will tell you. I presume jokingly, but not entirely jokingly, the video where he was covering it is called Bad Game Design. That's what it says. So according to Garbo, wow, I'm really throwing. I should be winning this. My opponent is like 250. Okay, I have to focus on actually like not throwing. But so Garbo called that video Bad Game Design, and I have a feeling that it is specifically because he assumed that Surge is so good, so anything that anyone else made that people would find fun is bad. Fun is bad in Modern, that's what you have to learn from Garbo, apparently. So like the real question to me is, why would like Osk say, you know, this idea coming from someone who apparently hates Modern, and the target audience is people who like Modern. Why don't we just ask someone who hates Modern vs. Tetris to devise a Tetris game, you know? And then Season 2 happened. Like that video by Garbo, it explains everything about how, oh, this game should be more like Smash and League of Legends. And that's what it is. That's what it all boils down to. And I'm like, wow. And I messed up real bad. Wow. That's actually a super bad misdrop. Can I get out of this? I brought all of my Zoom posting to this stream. No! 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 I'm so bad! Ah! But technically I'm just misdropping a lot. Dude, I might be dead, actually. Okay, can I get out? Downstacking is OP, I should have been dead, blah 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 blah. Makes no sense, dude. You have to think for this. I need to do this, and I don't have the TPs that I need. Maybe now? So to answer your question, Bomb Solomon, no, SSL has nothing to do with Garbo. In fact, it is like the anti-Garbo movement, because the whole idea behind those matches, I mean those modes, was that it has to be so wacky that it is enjoyable to anyone. That's what the original core principle was, and it's kind of sad if that did not actually happen, but that was the idea. And that's actually why Garbo was like, this is bad game design. Imagine people having fun in Tetris game. Like what? Actually what? No! That's the worst outcome! No, 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 no. Oh my god. I'm throwing again. You know what? Let's do this. Maybe it works. Okay, whew. Tiebreaker. Bob Salon says, I like the modes when they went really wacky with it. Yeah, exactly. Like, the idea there is to make it so wacky that it is enjoyable to anyone. Of course, I know that for some people per se, like, it kind of feels like a mystery mode, and some people really don't like mystery mode, especially in TEC, but like, the idea was that anyone should be able to enjoy it. Like, it should be so wacky that anyone can win. And there was actually a game that I won. Like, I'm definitely not an X+ ranked player, and I did win the Super Streamer lobby once. Like, one of the games in it. I was really happy, I still have it. Obviously, because you don't lose badges, but like... Okay, I am kind of at an advantage. Nice. Oh, we brought this back. Bombstorm says, it is a bummer that it fizzled that way. I had other issues that it felt like I was being taken advantage of as a streamer for the sake of Wiley's popularity. They also respect the concept, and I really like that they pushed it as far as they could. And that is one way to look at it. And I wouldn't say you're wrong. Like, putting hashtag Super Streamer Lobby into your stream title, and then what do you call it? And then a lot of people rating too Wiley after it. Like, obviously that helped Wiley gain popularity. But on the other hand, he put in, okay, he is not the developer, right? But he asked a lot of people, including Dimentio and Osk, to make the event happen. So like, he had a lot of work in it, per se. And on top of that, I somehow never popped up in one of those shoutouts, you know? Like, during the SSL, there were these shoutouts at the bottom of the screen, but they, I somehow never ended up in them. I probably just had to put a message somewhere they would include. I don't know. So, but there were actually a lot of streamers who had these shoutouts, you know? They had these shoutouts that, I am this streamer and I do this and that and whatever, you know? Like, it wasn't just a Wiley being promoted by it. I think he deserved recognition for the work he put into an event that was moving so many. Like there were like 500 people in some of the super streamer lobbies, and Tetrio is currently being highly heard by, well, Tetra League being terrible at this current moment because of the season rule set, as we talked about for like half an hour earlier. And there's no such community events. The last one was Dimentio's Doomsday, and that was not an official Super Streamer lobby, it was a pop-up party or whatever, and there were no pop-up parties since. So like it has been like 7 months maybe. So the last thing that was actually fun was like the duo reverse mode, you know? Like Bleeding Hearts. Like Garbo did come up with a good mode for Bleeding Hearts. I do think that the Valentine's event in Tetrio was good. So like somehow anything he does in Quick Play 2, apart from the new Warlock, because the new Warlock, that's another topic. But in general, the things he did in Quick Play 2 are cool. Like Damnation, for example, is quite fascinating. People like The Last Stand a lot. Like I like Asceticism, although I kind of wish it didn't have the double hole garbage. It makes it harder, not easier. There was this idea that it's going to help you combo down better in Asceticism, but I'm not feeling that. I'm trying to get quads. So I just waste 2 eyepieces. It's kind of tricky. So yeah, I feel like the problem with SSL at the moment is that we don't have one. That there was not one for months. Honestly, it's been 7 months since the Valentine's event. And I'm not gonna say anything about the Fool's Errand because the Penta mode, Tetrian was like having a field day. He was so excited. You could kind of tell like he was there because, you know, they had this Pentamino mode, Pentaminos in Quick Play, and Tetrian is like the sprint world record holder for Pentas. So he had a lot of fun, but there was these hexaminos, which were like obviously a joke, but I did not get 150 meters. I got the 147 meters once, and I got really tired of it. Really tired of it. So that was funny, but the novelty wore off in like 10 minutes. I am gonna get destroyed again, but it's all good. At least we get actual Tetris. Well, actual TETRA esports gameplay, yes. I wanted to. No, what have I done? I had it. I almost had this. Oh man, and now I'm kind of. I'm so sad. I was actually ahead, and now it's all gone. I am so dead. Okay, maybe this time. Okay. No, that's not what I wanted. Oh my god, I'm throwing again right as they maze dropped. They are high rank, so they don't die to their own board like this. I have to sand. Maybe. Too late. I'm just gonna sand here and see what happens. I am dead. I actually still got that. What? But I have no downstep quad. I'm dead. Damn it. Okay, maybe we get one game where I stand a chance. In the end, Solomon, I don't know if you know this, but I feel like the problem really is that they don't have as many community events. Like, Osk would tell you that they are busy working on the redesign that Osk wants. We don't know if it's gonna be better or not, but it's gonna be there. But they didn't work on any community events, and that's kind of showing. That's why people are like, what am I to do? So that's kind of why I like the, you know, the dailies that we were doing earlier today, because it gives you something to do in the game, like a goal that's not related to rank, because I'm tired of ranked in that game, dude. And it is because like they did put so much emphasis on the things that like you thought that they would like nerf. Full cancellation and speed, what the heck? Did you really have to ruin that for me? It's such a nice setup. Okay, fine. I'm gonna down stack. I had a PC. I was preparing to like send the double damage, and then I got 10, like 1 out of 10. Yeah, that's what they call it. Oh, but we could have done something good here if I hadn't misdropped that piece. Let's see. Oh no. Blah 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 blah. Oh, I'm not smart. I had a way better solve. They say we don't take any risks. What are you talking about, Garbo? Did you see that board? It was not good, but I'm still alive. No! Why didn't that work? Okay. Ah. Frank says, oh, I missed out on so much. I'm gonna look at that after this game. Oh, that's not good. That's like full-screen brain rot. Welcome to STSZ brain rot. Much better. Oh, I'm not doing any damage because it's getting cancelled. That's what happens when you don't time anything. I was like, I'm sending a big attack. Surely it does something. And then I realized that nope. Nothing is being done. Nothing is done. Guess time to downstack. Oh man, this is why the ranks don't matter in this game. This is why the ranks really don't matter. This guy is like 250 and they're newming. Actual newming. I want this. Did I mess this up? Ouch. No! Got it. I'm gonna catch up with chat after this. Let's see. STSD brain rot is the one that I wanna see. Duh. Okay. Ha! Got it. That was a good one. Let's see. Dun dun dun. Boom Solomon says, I also think for better or worse that people can also get their Tetris itch scratched in lots of different ways now. That is true. That is definitely true. And it turns out, for me personally, I don't need the free browser-based option. Are you playing Tetris Effect Connected or Tetris 99? Or the answer is yes. I can see that. I can definitely see that. Okay, it says just keep doing ranked. I am doing it in this game, just not in Tetrio. Frank says, the more different ways there are to scratch the itch, the more spaced out the player base gets, and each game has worse matchmaking. It's a kind of common tragedy. Enhance could have fixed, you know, the matchmaking that they have. They just never changed it. And I feel like it was actually a bad thing that Tetrio was like winning over everyone else, because that's the reason why Season 2 could even come into existence and stay there, even though it was like unpopular with most people. Oh, I'm gonna lose again, but I'm still gonna try. Oh, my opponent already misdropped. That is good news for me. What have I done? My opponent doesn't even have to send me anything. What is this board? Does this work? Yes. Okay, nice. Okay. No! No, 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 no! Oh, the wall was one height. I need two height. I need two height. Okay, now they're not dropping it, which is a problem for me. I'm just gonna tank. This time I'm gonna react to what my opponent is doing, you know? I think apparently a foreign concept in other Tetris games. Oh boy. Anyway, oh my god. I don't know why that piece got here. I'm dead. Extrazok says, hello, been lurking around, been listening around, didn't know Tia was that bad in Tetrio considering never touched it myself properly. You touched it when I redeemed it. You touched it when I redeemed it, and I was like, why did I do this? This is like actually evil. Like, why would you do that to someone? I don't even know why I did that. Not this STSD. I mean, redeeming a Tetra League game. Why would you wish that on someone? Like, there are some people who would like massively disagree. They will tell you that it was actually fun. I'm just, I don't know, somehow wrong about it, but to be fair, if that's my experience with it, then that's my experience with it, that's it. Like, back when they changed it, okay, so Surge seemed like an okay mechanic, All Mini seemed like an okay mechanic to have, and during the press season I was like, well, this is different, but it seems okay. And then there was a patch last year in like September or October or something like that, when they were like, back-to-back 4, instead of sending 1 Surge attack, now it sends 4. And that just turned the entire game into, can you spam an opener fast enough in 20 seconds so that you don't immediately die? Because then your opponent immediately dies, and that's it. And I was like, Extra says, I play in my usual room and have it casual. That you do. I think it's good. I think it's good that you have your casual room. Sometimes I wonder why I don't. Like, There were a lot of fun games to be had in them. I should shout you out in a moment. It's on this. Ha! It was just enough. It was just enough. Oh no. What am I doing? What do I do with that? Sector. Oh, I think I'm just gonna die. Well. Yeah. Really bad misdrop. No! I'm sad. That was a way better solution. I just had to like not misdrop. I just try to do my best. Whatever that does best may be. I'm dead. I'm dead actually. Unless... Nah. GG. Last streaming Warframe, dude. I played so much Warframe in the past. So much Warframe. I have like 3,000 hours in Warframe. I stopped. Was that a 1,000 score? Was that actually a okay, you should look at my opponent. They are literally a god. They're literally a god at this game, okay? What the heck is that? Oh, I'm so dead. I am so dead. I just looked at my opponent's board and I saw something that... Oh no. Dude, no way. That is crazy. Yeah, I'm not that level. 3 PPS. Just 3 PPS. Yes, please, of course. Dude, there's nothing I can do. And honestly, I'm fine with that. See, this is like what I mentioned earlier about like games like StarCraft, where there's multiple leagues of players, and I had no chance as a gold player against a diamond player. Well, yeah, we don't stand a chance. We don't stand a chance here. I should honestly just stall so that you can get to see more of how he's playing. Oh no. Oh, I had it! No. Rip. I see the TWC is up. Nine hours. What? I'm gonna play one more, see what happens, and we might actually go over to play another game after this. But I had fun. Even the losses are fine. Like, I know that I had no chance against Zach. Like, that is crazy. That is actually crazy. 3 piece per second, and I looked over to their board. I would love to save the replay, but the replays don't properly save in this game, okay? So you have to know this. So like, my side of the board, it works, and the opponent always desyncs. And you cannot even jump to the later match in a given match for some reason. So you have to play the whole thing and see it desync. I'm like, I hope they fix this one day. Okay, let's see how this goes. This could go in anyway, actually. Oh, that's a good one. No! Okay. Nice. Oh, we had the same speed. We had the same speed. See, that's what I mean. You can't really know the skill level of a player based on their rank in this game. If they end up playing this, they're probably at least decent. Oh no. Okay. Extrazox says, started playing Warframe this year, having fun with it, getting some help from my viewers too. Very nice. Very nice. I think Warframe is a great game. Well, as I said, I had 3,000 hours in it. And I didn't stop because like I was like, oh my god, I actually hate this game, never mind. But because I'm like, 3,000 hours is just a little much. I can't possibly justify this amount of time on a single game. Like 3,000 really is just way too much. So nowadays when I start a survival mission or something and I have to go to the C rotation and 20 minutes, I'm like, do I really want to farm to the C rotation and try to get a void relic maybe so that I have a chance to get a given prime frame part, you know? Like, I'm like, it was fun. Like, it was genuinely fun. I did enjoy playing Warframe, but there was just so much of it. I would never tell anyone to like, don't play Warframe, you know? Like, no, it's a really fun game to play. It just takes a lot of time to unlock a bunch of things, you know? A bunch of things that if you unlock them, then they make the game more fun. I'm really thinking about the focus system. So like, the focus system makes the game a lot more fun if you can get to it. I hope I'm not spoiling anything by mentioning this, because I'm not gonna tell you anything about how you get it, when you get it, blah 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 blah. But it is worth noting, so that at some point that you do unlock this thing called the focus system, and the focus system works in such a way that you have to farm a bunch of monster kills, you know, like EXP, on your weapon or frame that has a lens that is maxed out level. Okay, so that's how it works. So like, the maxed out level can be converted, like EXP gathered on your I'm gonna get back to that in a moment. I am about to do something with this STSD. Also, Stella Bites, thank you for the raid. we were complaining endlessly about Season 2 Tetra League, but also saying that this game is fun and quick play is fairly fun and we missed the Super Streamer lobbies. I saw that you were playing 9 hours. 9 hours of the quick play. How was it? Did you have fun? Medisec says, Zun not again. What do you mean? What do you mean again? Is it... This happens a lot. Yo, you cooked really hard with Polymer Tech. Were you playing duos? Was it revive runs or regular duo runs? Like regular duo runs where like it's not one person who keeps stopping out. I am so dead. I'm so dead for reals. Duo is kind of fun, yeah. I used to do a lot of revive runs, and there was a time when I could ask Agar and be like, "Hey Agar, do you want to do a revive run?" And he was like, "Hell yeah!" And then we play, and then I was stopping out, and then Agar was doing revive runs, and I actually liked it. Like, you would think that it's boring to like keep topping out or something, but that's not how it was. You would top out as fast as you can the moment you can, and then you would watch them do like the wackiest 5 spin in an all clear combo, and then you know, like a TST in like the left or the right side column. Reviving is pretty fun. Like, I feel like the duo mode, having those challenges, you know, like it's its own thing, and it's pretty fun. It is really fun. Let's see, Stella also said, yes, we did have duos. We did some crazy runs. I did like 80 versus score throughout the run. Let's freaking go. Isaac says, this is why I'm going U rank with no panner. You can do that. You just have to tank good and not die to the extended. To show you don't need SDPC. You don't need it, it just helps a lot because it sends cheese, and a lot of people struggle with cheese. So they will tell you, don't send me cheese because I'm bad at it. And I like that. That sounds great. It sounds like something I should do because this is a competitive game, you know? Yeah. Oh, this is good. Got him. Okay, it says, I'm so hungry, I hope they bring back food. I hope so too. I have way too much food here at home at the moment. Way too much. We're like, hey, we should go out and get some Greek food, and we're like, that makes sense, but what about the rest of the food here? And I'm like, oh no. Right, we have to do that too. And I'm like, what do we do with it? I'm like, I don't know. And I'm like, oh my god, we also have to decide what to do with the food. It's not just eating it. Because I have some pork left over, you know? Like, there's some raw pork in the fridge, and we have to eat it before it goes bad. As it goes with food, you know? So like, I have a plan. I have an experimental plan, actually. I wanna try to mix that kind of pork meat with the recipe for jjajangmyeon, actually. It's like this black bean paste based sauce for the pork, and I have a feeling that it's gonna end up really good, but I have to actually make it. And that's the part that has not happened yet. Okay, can we get this? Okay. I think we have it. Let's go! That was clean. Dun 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 dun. Stella also said 80 versus score throughout the run, which is crazy high compared to my baseline. Oh, the secret to versus is that if you tank clean garbage, then you get a free quad, and that free quad will be like 1 piece for 4 attack. Sometimes 5, and especially garbage is 6 attack actually. So like, that would be 6 APP for an eyepiece. Think about it. It's like tanking clean really does help. And theoretically, people argue that volatile helps with that, but I keep getting like way too much clean garbage in my queue at the worst time in volatile, so like I don't get that out of it. The Last Stand is not bad. Like I like The Last Stand, which is like, you know, volatile reversed, and I also like the Tyrant, because in Tyrant, if you don't have the garbage efficiency where you use the quads to your best potential, you're not gonna climb to 150. Zo Stella says, if you ever want a duo and I'm on, hit me up, by the way. Zone, please carry me. Actually, yeah, why not actually? Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. I don't know why I don't have you added, unless I do and I just missed this option. Duos is really fun. I remember it. There was a time. I remember playing with Shadow Neko at the time. It was really fun. I don't think you added me. Oh, I did. Literally just now. Visible confusion. Many success. Stella when you get better, so I can get you to 2k. Marisek, you just have to revive better. What do you mean? You know, just do the revive at 2k and have a high Guardian Angel score. Thornton is doable if I keep improving. Quick play is highly focused on downstacking. Okay, you do no free, no move, no rotate on Fortnite. If you can downstack after, it works. Just don't get sent a lot of garbage. But yeah, you're right. You get sent a lot of garbage. Now we're looking at this H piece rotating around and around. It says H. I wish matchmaking found an opponent. We fought Zach earlier, and apparently Zach has 1,000 score in this game, and I stood no chance. I stood no chance against Zach. Ordwall, X rank, lost. Okay. Meow. You know, that's a funny thing, honestly. I saw Dubstep play this game, and Dubstep was not winning. Half speed and like 20 APM. Ordo says, I'm very bad at this game, just saying. Finally some good news for me, let's go. I'm okay at it until I misdrop. Misdrops really do mess me up. Oh, that's a bit of a mistake. He says, I'm bad at the game, and then wins. Just like that. That's actually my mistake. My stack was bad. Dubs is on crack 24/7, but in this game though, in this game, he's so nerfed. No, that misdrop happens to me all the time in this game. I always assume that it's gonna move to the right, and it doesn't. It's kind of a bummer, honestly. Okay, I'm usually better than this. Dude. Okay, time to be smart instead of whatever the hell I'm doing. Let's do it. What? No! How do I fix that? Okay, like this. This is actually better, but not anymore. Okay. I'm just not gonna get into a situation where I get utterly destroyed. Let's see. Just have to slow down a little bit. Also, that thing actually moved to the side. Am I dead? Okay, not dead. He says I'm bad at the game and then wins. Fair enough. One hit wonder. I misdropped twice really bad in 2 games, and then the third one I was playing very poorly. Well, there you have it. Maybe the next run I will sweep. You never know. It has happened. A success, but as I said, when I hit U rank, I will start using C-Spin or TKI or LSD. MS2 DPC. Melissa says, not kill opener, just some round starters. Polo says, I'm usually way worse. Apparently you figured out how to play this game. I feel like I was throwing. I was not planning to, but then I ended up doing it anyway. I do hope we kinda get matched again. You didn't get a proper game in this one. Marisak says, I never liked people relying heavily on loops and kill openers, it sucks. That was the #1 problem of Season 1 and they kept it as the gameplay in Season 2, but we had like a 45-minute session on this earlier, so I am not getting back into it. I can endlessly talk about that and I would rather not. Ora says, the thing is I usually use 180 on every other piece and it killed me every time, and this is like my 6th ever game, so maybe I got used to it. Yeah, I actually don't rely on 180 that much, because in Tetris Effect Connected you also cannot. Isaac says, opener face fixed it, but Surge ruined it even more. Exactly! So you said that Zone not again, but as you can see, you're saying the same things that I was talking about for like 40 minutes earlier. Like 2:30 in, we were watching Garbo's video where he explains how he hates Modern vs Tetris and that it should play either more like League of Legends or Smash. And so he listed like 3 problems that he saw as a problem. #1 being that that combo downstacking is boring to watch, which is just not true. Frostfire, I'm so dead. You skip the unskippable S2 rant. I already had that 40 minutes ago. If you want, I'm just gonna like not finish it because people who were here earlier already heard it. The one thing that was like not obvious to people is that some people do for some reason like Surge the way it is, even though it's, well, not good as a mechanic in a versus game, but can I get this over? Okay, nice. Oh, there's no hope. Well, my opponent is 750 or something, so I will try to like not lose fast, but the hope is a little low. Ah! I kinda wanted to get that Tetra. We're doing the TST tower. It actually worked reasonably well. I lived quite a few attacks with it. The pieces, they did not do what I wanted. So yeah, Melissa, you missed the part. You missed the part that this complaint that you have heard 1,000 times, we also had it today because we were playing TETRA Esports and someone asked, is this game better than Tetrio? And then we explained why Tetrio, in its current form, the ranked system, is not good. That's the TLDR. Quick play is fun though, and I like the Zenith daily challenges. And duos can be interesting. Like, the game doesn't track your duo progress much. Like, once you reach a really high score, like for example I have with any TGM, like, it's unlikely that you get back up that high, but it's still fun. Oh, this guy has been playing this game just as much as me. It's like 2 hours. And he keeps winning, but so it is. May the better player win. I will try this. Oh no, I need a... I cannot get that in time. It's not a good setup. That was not a good setup, by the way. That don't do this at home, as they say. What? Okay. That's a good setup. That's what you like. That's what you like to see. Ah. Ah, why am I like this? Oh, I'm so dead. The loop. I'm going to die to that loop. The... Ah, nice. Become curry. What? Oh, it's a tiebreaker. Oh, I was thinking of making curry, but my GF just does not really like curry. So that's why I decided on the plan with the black bean paste. And I have a feeling that it will turn out good if I make it. How we do this again? No, not like this! No, I threw... Ah, it was so close. We almost had it. We went to tiebreaker. There was a time today and I thought we will go over and play a little bit of that puzzle game that I started not that long ago. I love Sea and Sky, but I also have a feeling that we have been playing TETRA eSports a lot. I'm not sure we're actually going over to another game for like 1 more hour. Unless people vote for it, so I'm gonna put up a poll and see what happens. Let's see. I'm definitely not starting Super Metroid because it's gonna like start from 0. What next? More TETRA eSports or I Love Sea and Sky? And it's gonna be a 3-minute poll, I think. I Love Sea and Sky was kind of fun. I figured out how to make progress on the water island, so... Oh, and I also have to get a pen and paper if you play that, but other than that, it is... I think I have a pen. Is this working? Dude, I don't remember the last time I had to write on a pen. I mean on a paper. Maybe Tunic. The ad break finished, so people don't know. There is a vote. There's a vote where you get to vote for if we should do more TETRA eSports or if we should go and play a little bit of that puzzle game that I was playing last time, maybe? I Love Sea and Sky. I Love Sea and Sky was fun. I liked it. I think it was fun. And we did a lot of the Fire Island, we also did the Earth Island, but we got stuck on the Water Island, but I finally know how to solve it. I finally know how to get the 6th orb. So if we do I Love Sea and Sky, then we're actually gonna make good progress. We might even make it to the Wind Island, honestly. We just need a few more stars to do it. No matter what happens, I'm gonna play at least 1 more of this game. I wanna see who we get matched against. Okay, it says, I'm watching a baseball game and they're advertising the Switch 2 on their jerseys. Fascinating. Like, the problem with the Switch 2 isn't that I haven't heard of it, is that I don't see the value proposition. Like, I buy something for 600 USD and there's like no games. The only games you get there are also completely virtual game cards. Like I have Final Fantasy Theater and Final Barline on a game card, and it's really nice because it allowed me to have 2 different two different users play the same game with like 1 game card. I didn't have to buy the game twice. Marisex has never seen any value from Nintendo. The only reason I have a Switch is because of Tetris 99. I legit... Okay, so full disclosure, because I don't know, I feel like it. Back in the day, I bought a Switch for my ex. It costed, I don't know, like 400 USD at the time, maybe 500, I don't know. I Love Sea and Sky actually won. Okay, so I guess if we get 1 more game of this in, then we're gonna go over and do a little bit of puzzling. A little bit of Chocobomb puzzling. It's gonna be fun. It was fun last time. My success, the only reason is exclusively exclusivity which just strong arms you into their product. Yeah, but I really enjoyed Tetris 99. So I actually did buy a Switch as a Christmas gift to my ex. Well, she's an ex, so she kept the Switch and I do not have the Switch anymore. So I bought a new Switch, kinda knowing that I'm not gonna get that Switch back and I'm not gonna use that Switch for Tetris 99 much. This was in 2020 or something. Was it 2020? Yeah, it was. It's like because in 2020 December, so I watched a video on YouTube which had a TST in it, you know, like a T-spin triple. I was like, oh my god, I want to learn this, and so I bought a Switch for myself, and then I played Tetris 99 a lot for like 3 months, and after that I started streaming. That's what happened. The games have actual care. Okay, it says I can't afford games. I actually can't really like. Okay, so like I would be able to buy the Switch 2. The games are really expensive. I'm like, I don't think I wanna spend this much on a game. Duh! Oh, that's... Oh, I can't actually get it. I'm sad. I have to do this, which does nothing. Nice. Okay, it says I saved 5 years for the Switch 2. Okay, I also saved money, but I still don't see what I'm getting by getting a Switch 2. Other than a Switch 2, you know? Like, if the only game I mostly play on it is Tetris 99, and that's actually only true these days when there's a new team, then like, why would I get that console? Like, it's so expensive. Like, when they came out with it, I actually assumed that people are gonna be like, wow, this is so expensive, I'm not gonna buy it. And then so many people bought the Switch 2, that's when I realized that the problem is not the pricing or whatever, it's just me being cheap. And I'm like, oh, well, the more you know, I guess. Overstacking is immediately punished in this game. Look at this dude doing 2 PPS. Oh wow, I'm dead. I'm gonna catch up with the rest of chat after this. My opponent kinda figured out how to go really fast. And I have to do something about that, namely win. This is actually a lot better than I expected it to be. Okay, we got it. That was pretty fun. That was reasonably fun. I know I lost like 50 rating, but who cares? Who cares? What is that number? I really hope that's you. See, it's like you have a rating and that's it. Damn.